All right, we are live. What's going on with you guys, man? Peace to everybody that comes to this video, let alone this live. If you're catching the playback, you definitely gonna be in tune for a treat. If you coming in live, you definitely are in tune for a treat. I'm gonna let y'all come in though. Feel me? We're gonna chill vibe today, man. We're not gonna be, I'm saying, no rah-rah shit today, bro. Like I say, guys, I'm only coming on here, going on my YouTube, I'm pressing the live button, and I'm showing up and talking about what sits on my conscious, or you want to call it my subconscious, right? That's all I'm here to do. And give you guys information that you could always look up yourself. You could always open up your own laptop and press a few buttons and get answers for yourself, which is what insight is. But some people need to hear it and then go ahead and go research it. So this is why we're here today. The mind, the body, and the soul and spirit. And I put a slash on it because some people only have spirits and some people only got souls. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm not gonna allow people to come in here and start misconfiguring shit and trying to throw niggas off, because that's what niggas love to do. Come in niggas' lives randomly and just talk a whole bunch of nonsense. But you can make your own YouTube channel. You can make your own thesis on whatever you believe. But propaganda or trolls, you want to call them, don't ever like get thrown off. Oh my God, is something coming out? Don't ever get thrown off. Don't ever get sidetracked or be weird, because they'll literally come in and try to fuck up everything you got. You feel me? So I'm gonna let y'all pile in though. I know I'll be coming live literally at random times, bro. It is Sunday, so I know most of us at the crib chilling, you know what I'm saying, with family, friends, etc. But this is gonna be a great download, man. This is a great topic, bro. Niggas don't even talk about this. You feel me? I want to give y'all shout outs. You feel me? Y'all respect, because like I said, energy can't put nothing on anything else, bro. Money, nothing, because that is your real exchange, your energy. Isn't that what they're tampering with almost every day? Okay. So you just got to remember where you're putting your energy towards and what you're feeding it. And then you'll see for yourself where in your spectrum of life, the reality you're going to end up in. You feel me? If this your first time here, just double tap the screen. It's well appreciated. I'm not here to, this is chill vibes over here, bro. A lot of people try to, do the most, and we don't got time for doing the most. Okay, we're here to talk about the shit. We're here to talk about real things. That's it. That's all. I just want to be cool with y'all. Y'all can be cool with me. We in unison, and we could work together, man. 1111. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Av Arison. What's going on, bro? Y'all names, I don't want to say it wrong. Seedhu, what's going on? Peace to y'all. If this is your first time here, definitely like up the live. Definitely subscribe. It's well appreciated. We just here talking about life, the mind, body, soul, and spirit, right? This is what we are in right now, right? We're in the physical incarnation. So we're experiencing this here on planet you guys call Earth. Just little stuff. I'm gonna feed it to y'all little pieces, right? But I'm not gonna override you guys with no type of information that you're not gonna be ready for. Sometimes you're not ready for the information and you just gotta catch it. You feel what I'm saying? So I need you guys to hear me clearly on that. We are here live in the flesh. So we're gonna discuss your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirits. Okay, because a lot of people really hear these words but don't really understand the words and why they're said. You feel what I'm saying? All the YouTube channel research, brother, please. We been researching, we been looking at shit, and I have my own thesis, like you have your own thesis as well. We're not here to judge, we're here to add to the puzzle. There's a major difference. You have stuff that I don't know, and I have stuff that you don't know probably. Sugmar B, hi Dapunda. I don't know what that indicates, but I guess it means greetings. So peace to you, bro. Okay. I don't really mind how many people are in this live, because I just have this setting on my conscience. But let's just dissect this, right? So let's just get the bases out the way, okay? We all have to remember and keep this in mind, the 4 phases of matter, okay? You have your solids, your liquids, and your gases. And the last is what is called plasma energy. Now, all of us is what we see today, right? You look around, if you're in the live, that means you're inside of obviously your body. So you're able to see everything in a physical state of things, right? So for example, this candle, This candle is in a physical form. This bottle is in a physical form. Okay? This lighter in the physical form. So a lot of this stuff that's around us is physical. You feel what I'm saying? So when you go like this, okay, right? If they let them tell it, okay, as the vibration is slow, like this is stuff we learned in school, y'all, but of course, I don't have glasses on, I don't have a suit on, and I'm not standing in front of a Promethean board, so niggas not gonna try to take nothing for nothing, and that's cool too. I could care less. The only reason why it appears a solid, you guys, because it's vibrating slow. Okay. So why is it that when I go with this in my hands and I go faster, actually, it begins to heat up. It begins to get hotter. This is just 101. You know what I'm saying? Babacar, what's going on? If this is your first time in here, y'all, it'll be well appreciated if y'all just double tap y'all screen. We ain't asking for much in here, man. We're just asking for your insight, your energy, and your understanding. If you guys can't do that, then I don't know, man. This ain't rocket science, bro. You feel me? It literally helps the algorithm to allow people to come into the live and see what's going on and see what's happening. You guys ain't doing push-ups. We're not working out right now. You guys double tap your screen. You feel me? Freddie, I'm your fan. I appreciate that. I don't want you to be considered a fan. I want you to be considered a supporter and someone that understands me from the depths of my soul. So respect to you, Babacar. Respect, okay? So we get into what is called the liquid state. Like water, right? Water inside of a bottle. And then you have what is the gas. And then the plasma. So I'm literally here breaking this down for you guys because it's so easy to understand and comprehend. So for example, you're in the physical state, right? You're in a physical body. So everything around you from your two eyes that's inside of your body is going to resemble a physical incarnation. That's everything around you. But as you ascend, right, you raise your energy, you raise the vibration inside of your temple. That is going to show you that, hey, I'm actually vibrating higher. So if I leave this body, which is where sleep comes from, right? When you're sleeping, you're in a whole different fucking realm. A literally entire different realm. It's not here. Okay? It is completely somewhere else. So as long as you're here in this body, once your dream's over, you come back here. You open your eyes, you know, you're looking around, you're like, oh damn, okay, well, I'm back here again. If you don't have a body to come to, where's your soul and spirit gonna go to? I repeat, if there is no body to go to, right? You don't have a body to enter in or go to, where do you think the soul and spirit's gonna go? Right? Okay. So this is gonna allow you to understand ascension or transcendence, if you want to name it and call it that. Okay, your mind, your body, your spirit, and your soul is something that people really want to talk on and talk bad on because they don't want you to realize the true essence of what this means. Okay, remember, guys, we are not the body. We are the soul and spirit inside of the body. So the only reason why we're able to control the body and move around and, you know, do the regular stuff is because we are inside of it. We are the person controlling this so-called avatar or your ego, right? Whatever your name, John, Michael, Mark, David, Ben, whatever your name is, you're the one controlling that individual. Okay. Because people get lost and people get caught up in the physical reality. Guys, a lot of people really think this is it. They think after this realm, everything's over. Nothing's gonna transpire. Everything's gonna stay the same, which is a lie. Okay? You have to understand, bro, you are forever. You are the forever. Alpha and Omega. When they talk about the holy consciousness or Christ consciousness, a lot of this stuff is all verbatim to all type of religion, but it all ties down to one simple thing. You as the creator, you as the musician, you as the individual that's actually walking on this earth and doing everything you're supposed to do. But people are not able to see past the veil, and they're not able to see past this type of shit because I be telling people they have stripped so much power away from you and got you believing in all type of different ideologies, all type of false prophets, all type of false things that's keeping you stuck in this material realm. Just keeping it real right now. You just got to understand basics of what life is. And what carbon is the basis of which all life is formed. All life is created. Okay? Plants, the sun, your trees, people, all of us. It's a great big ecosystem that we're all part of. But since they have someone's name in the Bible, someone's name in a story, right? They just write somebody's name in a story and just give you guys whatever they want to give you guys, even though they got to tell you the truth just in plain sight, though, right? They're going to put someone's name in a story and make you believe this is someone you have to worship. But don't you not realize that we're living the story right now? Like, we're living it right now. A lot of people try to separate themselves from source and try to make it seem like they're different from source when we're all from source. So what makes you different from source? This is literal basic stuff. People want to call it Allah, God, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, Yahweh ben Yahweh. There's so many different things out there. People so call their Messiah, someone that's going to come and save them and be the person that's going to give them all the worries are gone. Oh, this is what it is. There's always, bro. You have different type of gods, the Quran, the Bible. You have so many different prophets people just put themselves in front of and praise a lot because, like I tell y'all, it's easier to stand in front of it and praise it than understand it that you're living it. But since we have technology, TVs, gaming consoles, you're not going to believe that you're living the story. You believe that you're free. You believe that you're living in your own truth. But at the same breath, the same people that took the planet or hijacked the planet from us, they're still living here. They're still lurking here. They're still breathing this so-called oxygen just as us. Okay? Like, there was many Jesuses. There was many of Yahwehs, Yeshua, whatever you want to call it. There was plenty along the way. And here we are. We are alive, right? We're inside of this avatar. We're inside of the flesh. So what is really separate from you and the creator? Like, these are little questions that you should just ask yourself, and it'll start to make a lot of sense. Like, hold the fuck up. Like, okay, so we're the manifestation of so-called God, right? We came in his form, his image, that let them tell it, right? But for some reason, I'm separate from that. Some odd reason, I'm not part of that. I have to give up everything that I have within myself just to be part of that. Which naturally, you're part of that. I'm just saying, bro. We're going back to the seed of everything. Naturally, we are the manifestation of source. You have a head, right? You have an arm, a leg, and an arm. You have all those things. So you have this. You possess the spirit and the soul within you. You have it. So why do you think that you don't have the power or the energy or the comprehension to understand that you are the chosen one, you are the chosen people, and they got all of us running around like chickens that have 3 heads that are lost, bickering with one another and fighting with one another? It's crazy, bro. Like, and you guys see the world we live in? They got highways. You could live in Texas and they have a highway constructed and built for your ass to get all the way to California. No problem. And people still don't believe this is a made construct for us to stay in a certain position, which is sleep, not woke, whatever you guys want to enunciate it. It's all the same thing. Keep yourself at a low vibration. Don't want you to raise nothing. They want your ass to stay stuck and confused on the same type of propaganda that they've been bleaching your soul and spirit with this entire time. The planet has already been awoken. And there's many of us that are still awakening. But there is good amount of people that I have yet to be awoken or yet to be wake up. I'm just saying, or woken up. My apologies. That's all I'm saying. They're still getting fed the same lies. They're still getting fed the same bullshit. And they're still getting fed the same bullshit dream. The American dream. There's nothing on this reality in the physical side of things that's keeping anybody on their toes, because all it is monetary gain. You're going to get to a point, guys, that you're making money. You're making a lot of money. Damn, there's so much money you don't know what to do with it probably. But that's still not going to give you the full fulfillment or the full satisfaction of who you are, or satisfaction or satisfaction. You know, my enunciation accent coming out crazy. But you think money's just gonna solve all your problems, nigga? Okay, get you some money, pay, you know, help your family, help your friends, pay your bills, make sure everyone's eating, right? That's the biggest thing. But do you honestly think money's gonna save you, though, from everything? Because you can't take it with you now. But that's called an illusion, bro. There's people in this life that's rich right now. There's people in this life that's broke as fuck right now. But those are called stereotypes in this matrix, in this morality, in this reality. That, remember, that they presented to us. I'm not saying higher calling and higher beings, you feel me? Hyra, hello. I'm from Turkey. Well, peace and blessings from Turkey. I'm glad you're able to catch this live. I'm glad you're able to see this for what it is, you feel me? But I'm just talking real stuff. I'm just letting my mind flow and letting my mind speak out. I'm not trying to overthink nothing. I'm not trying to put some, this is how it's supposed to come out. You feel what I'm saying? And this is how it's supposed to come out. But I want you guys to really think about that for a split second, though. Why is it that there's so many stereotypes on this planet that we all have to go under and run by? And once we're those type of stereotypes, the other ones could point at you and laugh, make fun of you, judge you, put you in a box somewhere, and not give you the satisfaction of, damn, well, am I really one with everybody, or somebody's just telling me this? Because the world we live in, a lot of people are chasing and not attracting. Okay? A lot of people are chasing and not attracting. So I need you guys to keep this mental note to oneself that we're here together. Why do people still think we're not here together, bro? Yes, we have malevolent forces that are after us, that are against us, that want to keep us at a certain vibratory state. This is a fact. This is a very known fact. But at the same breath, God, goddesses, high vibration human beings, at the same breath, though, we have to be aware of the other side. You can't just be naive to it. A lot of people are naive to it. Like, they see it, they know it's there, but they're naive to it. You can't, like, let me tell it to y'all like this, right? We live in a place where when you arise from your bed and you get through your day and you do what you got to do, no matter what, there is somebody breathing down your neck in this matrix construct, mind you. Not what we're about to get into. I'm just giving you what they view and how they see it. Okay? They see us as numbers, as nothing but peasants to a company in their eyes. But what they don't realize, I mean, they do realize, but a lot of us don't realize what we should realize, right? But what we realized is that, hey, you know, we give them the power. We're giving them the satisfaction, right? If we all just stop giving them the power, stop going towards their whatever construct, their system is going to fall the fuck down. But remember, guys, a lot of people's minds, bodies, spirits, and souls are tied into what the construct they have provided for you here. A lot of people are binding their soul to what they have presented to you. Have you guys ever seen Squid Games? I'm going to give you guys like a little comparison here. You feel what I'm saying? A comparison. How you doing? Kareem, yo, peace. You feel me? Hope I said that. Hope I said your name right, brother. Hopefully everything's good with you, man. You chilling, living, breathing. That good shit, that good, I'm saying, that good prana, living in and breathing in that good energy, man. That's the biggest thing. You feel me? And I think you are, obviously, because you're in the live and you breathing. So that's a good thing, bro. So peace and blessings to you, my brother. But for example, the Squid Games, right? In Squid Games, they had something where they were playing a game, obviously, and they had certain things that they'll bribe you with in the game. So for example, let's say this is worth $10,000. Damn, I gotta bring out bullshit. This is worth 10K. You know what I'm saying? And I love the love, man. I love it, man. Spamming the love in the chat. Love it, bro. Please speak Kareem. I can't, brother. I wish I could. I could speak Creole. You know what I'm saying? Como ella, tout bagay. You know? I could speak a little bit of Creole. But Kareem, I ain't gonna lie. I can't do that, coach. You feel me? But for example, in the Squid Game, this is worth 1,000. This is worth 2,000, right? Okay. The only reason why you're participating in the game is because you're trying to fiend and trying to run to what these items are. But do you realize, family, that when you stop playing the game, what do they have to offer to you? When you stop participating, what can they really do? Because all we're doing is we're participating. Guys, nobody has a gun to your head and telling you to go to your job. No one has a gun to your head and telling you to do anything. We are doing this willingly, right? Obviously, there's a spell done for that to fucking happen and still occur. But we are willingly doing these things. I'm 12 years old. Bro, the fact that you're 12 and able to get this download and able to get this information is beyond me. That's actually crazy, bro. A lot of 12-year-olds are not even on this vibration. A lot of them are on the game, Fortnite, Roblox. They can't sit and actually take in information. They got to scroll and get fast hits of dopamine. That's all they're really doing. So I need you guys to be very aware. And I'm not here to like, you know, be bashing people and shit. But remember, guys, not everyone's going to be rocking with you, bro. The more I get on my journey and the more that I'm focused on myself and the more that I realize about this reality, you're going to lose people, bro. And the thing about it is you can't be afraid of losing anybody at all because everything's temporary on this planet. You have your soul family and then you have your physical family. Your soul tribe and then your physical tribe. Okay? That's a fact. Okay? So your physical tribe while you're down here, bro, is like, I mean, you came from your mother and your father. You got siblings, brothers, sisters, right? But you probably don't fuck with them. They probably don't even fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Feel me, Dirty. I'm still your bro. Hey, yo, Dirty, you know what time it is, gang. You already know, bro. You the real ones. Yo, Money Mo. Bro, it's been a minute, God. Yo, bro, keep doing your thing, Brody. Much love. Hey, peace to you, man. I'm just preaching my word. That's what I've always been doing. That's what I'm going to continue to do, man. So I appreciate the love and support, brother. Hopefully you've been taking care of yourself, bro, and focused. You feel what I'm saying? We live in a wicked fucking world right now, bro. Dead ass serious. You feel what I'm saying? But that's crazy. I haven't seen you ass in a minute, nigga. And I was like back in them UPS days. Oh, yeah, them days, boy. Oh, my God. Ooh-wee. But just be honest, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna expect everyone to, you know, fuck with me or everyone to fuck with you or niggas to be on your ride or die type of time. And like, bro, no. When you love yourself enough, everything on the outside ain't gonna matter, nigga. Like, it's not gonna even phase you. You know why? Because you have gave all this love back into yourself and you poured it into oneself. And all it really takes is you isolating yourself from a bunch of people, being in your own little way. You know what I'm saying? Being away from the crowd, being away from the drama, being away from the fucking bullshit, bro. You know, that's a fact. Glad you're doing well. This world created this. Keep being you, my G. Always. And you do the same, God. Likewise. You already know. Peace, reflection. You know. We here together, man. This is our land, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. There's so much knowledge I have gained, bro, and it's like I always want to come back and give people my testimony to it, whether it's on my live or whether it's in the actual reality that I'm in. You feel me? Because guys, remember, even YouTube, bro. Listen, I make my videos, I come on here, I talk my truth, but bro, even this YouTube thing is like, bro, a lot of us go off numbers. A lot of us go off how many people are watching us or how many people are tuned into us or how many people are this and that and the third. Yes, having people that listen to you is very important, but also keep in mind that you can't expect everyone to listen to you though. You're gonna have your few people that actually see you for what you are, who you are, what you stand for, and what you want to become. But you have this big gap. You have this big gap. You know what I'm saying? That niggas ain't fucking with you, bro. They're gonna keep trying to be fake smiles in your face and envy and snake you on the low. It happens every time. You know what I'm saying? Judah was to Jesus, right? It's the same shit. It's like you will always have someone in your corner that's trying to snake your ass. Always. And you know what's crazy, guys? You know what hurts the most? You know what stings the most? It be the people that you never thought was. It be the people that you never will cross your mind. They'll do you like that, and they did you like that. It be the people that you think will never do you like that, do you like that. Okay? Yo, Riker, give everyone their flowers and their appreciation because it's energy. It's all about energy, you know? Riker, peace to you, brother. It's your first time in my channel, or if it's not, right? I see a lot of people every day. Make sure you double tap the screen. Make sure you subscribe, and we're here to help each other out in ascension. That's literally it, bro. That's it. There ain't no much to it, bro. Okay? But what's up, bro? I've been cooling, gang. You know, I'm just been living, chilling, breathing, enjoying for the best of my ability. Even though we have things that are not right, we have things that have been done to us that is never right. But they made us, you know, forget. They made us forget a lot of shit. Actually, they made us. Man, guys, I'm going in the live. I'm just trying to be very transparent and very understandable, guys. They don't even want us to remember anything. I'm saying, hold on. Sammy, please come on, from Brazil. I see a Brazil sign. Okay. No disrespect, bro. Spadar man. No disrespect, bro. But I think it's time for you to go ball and grow that beard. You'll look badass. And yeah, I've been on it. I've been trying to go my ether, man. I know I have a little baldy, whatever the case may be. You know, I'm just gonna let time do his thing, you know what I'm saying? But that's gonna end up being the case. I'm just saying. That's just how it is genetically from my genetics, nigga. Well, y'all see that? Lighter hair, darker hair. It's just gonna happen. But we're gonna let it happen, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen naturally, you feel me? You play basketball. I play basketball, but I don't play for real. I mean, I play for real, but you know what I mean. I'm out in college, nigga, you know. I work out. I might hoop a little bit just to get some cardio in and shit like that. But yeah, man, basketball, bro, hell yeah. Bernard Hansen was good. Hello from Germany. What's going on? What's going on? Being bald is never a shame, especially on black guys. It'll look amazing. Trust me, brother. Nah, I trust you, G. I see a lot of my, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of the guys out there, you know what I'm saying? No hair, but they got a full on, you feel me? They got the full thing grown. So I think to make it easier for you, bro, what we focus on, we need this to be on some full blown out shit. And once I could like visualize that shit, oh yeah, kiss this goodbye, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna end up happening anyway. We're only getting older, not younger, even though age ain't real, but whatever. That's another thing. Okay. But I need you guys to keep this in a mental note for real, bro. Like a lot of people that you guys think are around you, that are rocking with you, that keep thinking they supporting you. If they can't see you on like your highest vibration, like if they can't see you as your highest version, then you might need to remove yourself. Not even might. You need to evacuate yourself from these people. If not, you're just going to find out later on that there were snakes anyway. So you rather find out later or sooner. That's up to you as the individual. But we need to have these type of information to ourselves, right? Spiritual discernment, right? You need to be able to know who's for you and who isn't for you, bro. Just because they are around you don't mean they're around you. You know, they're really fucking with you. They might only be around you because what you providing. They might only be around you because what you're giving out. Are they truly there for who you are and what you want to become? If the answer is no, no, then you need to reevaluate what's around you. Okay? Because when it comes to your mind, body, bro, you are in control of that 25/8. So who you hang around and what you do on an everyday basis is literally going to develop and it's going to process and it's going to show you who you are before you even say what you want to become, because it's the energy you're around, right? It's the energy you keep yourself around actually. Okay? A lot of us are scared of change, right? A lot of us be scared of doing stuff differently or trying to get a different result in life. And guys, you have the consciousness within you, the mind, body, spirit, and soul, the Holy Trinity. Everything's within you, brother, sister. It's all within you. And my ears are ringing. If you guys don't know, that's crazy. Actually, that's happening. That's happening right now. But if your guys' ears ever ring, those are messages in a deeper place, right? Deeper and highest place. Let's remember that every time your ears are ringing, because that was crazy. That was a whole big ass ring. But I don't need you guys to see it for yourselves, bro. Like, do you understand that you wake up every day and you feel the pain every day? You endure the pain every day. You have to, regardless, because without the pain, there'd be nothing called good. You wouldn't appreciate the good. You wouldn't even be satisfied with the good if there was no pain, if there was no bad, if there was no nothing to compartmentalize that. Because imagine if you ain't go through shit and you just got everything, you wouldn't be as appreciative as if you went through some shit and then you made something out of nothing and here you are today. That's when you appreciate almost everything in your life. But a lot of people don't go through a lot of stuff, so consider yourself blessed, right? If you haven't went through a lot of shit, if you haven't been through a lot of tribulations, but the ones that go through hella shit, the one that have to eat dirt and go back again and try to figure it out, these are God's chosen people because they know they could withhold this energy. They could withstand the outcries and the negativity and the naysayers and the Karens and the people trying to tear you down, sentient programs, all that shit in one. NPCs. You know, they have a lot of things in place for us just to keep us down. And I don't like that. And people will always bash you, though. Niggas is always going to bash you because you speak your mind. And I need you guys to be aware of something. Speak your mind. Speak what's on your chest. Speak your mind. Speak. Because a lot of us hold a lot of information back that you don't know that can help somebody else later. You don't even know it. But since you're quiet and you're muted and you're not able to speak your holy word and your true full word, you're blocking a lot of other people's blessings because they might need to hear that word and you're not giving it to them. So they're going to have to either wait on it or procrastinate on it or might not even hear about it. It's just crazy, bro. Like, we all got fed lies when we were all jits. There wasn't one lie that was told that I didn't hear or you didn't hear. But it's crazy because they got me thinking, you know, we got to be enemies and we can't have a bigger picture, a bigger purpose, a bigger foundation. It always have to be settling for what they tell us to do and how to do it. Whole time, you are the one in control. Like, I'm the one that did that. I did that. Lean back. Lean back. I did that. I'm controlling this vessel right now. So I need to make sure that everything I'm doing inside of this vessel is leading me up to ascension. And yes, guys, it's hard. Okay, there's a lot of shit that's keeping you at your root chakra. You, like I said, with your sexual energy, with a lot of shit, bro. But you got to remember, man, you need to put yourself to the test and buckle up, and know for a full on fact that you are the conqueror, you are the destroyer, everything, because you are everything and everything is you, right? I am everything and everything is me. There is no separation. Peace, reflection. I am prosperous. I shall glow. I shall shine. No weapon against me shall prosper, and thus it will be. Because I am everything and everything is me. We represent high positivity, high vibrations. You feel what I'm saying? Anything against that, anything that's not about that is what we're up against. And the only thing we're fighting, because that's the only thing we should be fighting anyways, is the evil forces that claim to keep bringing us back to the same energy, that claims to keep bringing you back to the vomit. That's the one you should conquer. That's the person that you should be above over and make sure you staying above over. Because the moment you sink, let alone go beneath this so-called devil or so-called Satan, it's like it's like you're back to square one almost every time. You're eating your vomit, eating your shit. Because even saying about it, never go back to your old vomit. Don't be doing that. Okay, the Satan will bless you right without your permission, but make sure you ask questions later. And that's why a lot of people be turning around and trying to find out where it went or how it happened, right? Because it was a blessing from Satan. Because Satan can bless too, bro. It's not just your ancestors or the true Holy Trinity God. Like, Satan could bless you too, but best believe he's gonna do it without your permission. And also he's gonna make sure you ask questions later after the fact. So you can't really run around the fact that, yes, we all get blessed, but who you getting blessed with, what God is blessing you. A lot of people don't like talking about that, but which God is blessing you though? Because both of them could bless you. It might not be as rich. It might not be as wholesome as when we trying to get to, but some of us get tricked into getting blessed by Satan all the time because they make you ask questions. You should have to question your own blessing, right? Right. Because it's yours. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it be yours when it's meant to be yours? But since it wasn't yours and it was for some benevolent being, it made you ask questions later. Like, wait, hold on now. Hey, how did I? Hey, wait. So like, but how like you see what I'm saying? What's understood don't gotta be explained. This is the key in this. So every time a blessing comes your way or something that's great is happening to you, obviously it's for a reason because it's meant for you. But if you're over here, you gotta question it after and shit. It's not for you. A lot of people forget that Satan has power too. Niggas just like, but who is the God that's helping you with this? You see, y'all see the fuck. I should have a. Do I have like a $5 bill? Oh, fuck, it's in my pants. Okay, I'll grab that later. But if you guys see the back of the dollar bill or $5 bill, $10 bill, it says, "In God we trust." What God do you trust that forces people to go off what is called the monetary system? That they have to slave and have all this labor, break their back, break their bones, basically destroy their own avatar just to have ends meet, or you want to call it survival. But in God we trust. That's in the back of the bill. So I wonder what God they're trusting in to keep making this system flow the way it is. Do you think it's the God that we are pertaining to? I don't think so. It's not. In God we trust. In the back of your so-called dollar bill that you guys made that gave the value of different numbers. So this is worth $1,000. No, my apologies. This is $1, but this is $10. But it's the same sheet of paper, but you only believe this is $10 because it has a 1 and a 0 and this has a 1. And you think the value is greater because this has a 1 and a 0 and that has a 1. But the quality of it is the same sheet of paper. And they print the money. So they talk about inflation. That's false. There's no such thing as inflation when you guys are printing the money. No, you're literally printing the money. They're, guys, I don't think y'all hear me. They're literally like this, bro. Zing, zing, zing. Zing, zing, zing. They're printing this shit like it's no fucking tomorrow. But they're gonna lie to you, which is propaganda, which obviously on news articles and fucking tell lies, see a vision. Oh, it's full of propaganda just to mislead the whole mass of people. This is just what it is. But since you don't have any way to do your own research, a lot of people just go off what the news is telling them, which is misleading, gang. You misleading my people. You misleading the whole mass of people all based off propaganda, which is off of telling vision, tell lies to your vision. Like, this ain't rocket science. Are you a gang member? No, I'm not a gang member. I know a lot of people like to go off the judgmental things and off what they see. No, I just love tattoos, gang. If that gave it away, if that's the reason why you thought I was so-called a gang member, I'm here to, correct you. No. I'm just a person that sits my ass at my crib, do whatever I gotta do to make my money, okay? And do research and present it and show it. And hopefully, because I can't expect anyone to get this. I can't. Like, expectation is you can't have that. But I'm just telling y'all that this is real life shit that's been, first off, this has been going on. Okay? I'm not the first person coming on live and expressing what I believe in, but just know and believe, nigga. There's motherfuckers on this planet that you don't even know exist, but they're here right now. But I told y'all, a lie, bro. I'd rather be around a thief, right? Someone that I know is gonna steal something than a liar, because a liar could come in any way, shape, or form, and they can say anything they want. And it's crazy that most people just fucking believe them off rip. They have what is called propaganda in news, TV. But we're not questioning it because that's like whatever, right? That's too much. But that's the key in this shit right here, bro. Because why would it be like that? Why? Who do you think's behind everything, guys? I have people today, right? Story time, right? I got people today complaining to me about how everything, price is going up, jobs are not hiring, wages staying the same. And it's like I tell people all the time, if you keep focusing on the particles, or you want to call it there's a good word for it. The pity picture. Okay, I'll say a pity picture. The pity picture, all that is that we're worrying about stuff that could be dealt with if we handled on something that's way greater. You got picture problems and you got the main problem. But do you know if you took care of the main problem, there'll be nothing to talk about after that because the main problem is done for. It's like taking out a mass of people, knowing that this is the head, and then you don't got to deal with the rest. Just common skills, common knowledge. And I hear all the time, right? I hear all the time, Jesus is coming soon. Okay. Jesus is coming soon. I think that's like a hopes and beliefs, hoping that someone's going to come down here, which they should already came down here already to save us. But we are the second son. We are the second coming. We are. Yo, Johnny, what's going on, bro? I see you in the chat, bro. I see you, man. Peace to you as well, bro. But just think about that. Like, they really got you thinking you're not living the story right now, bro. Can I ask you a serious question? Like, are you able to really do what you want to do despite how much money you have, how much freedom you have? Can you really do what you want to do, or you still have to report to these niggas for everything? Sorry, I'm yawning. I shouldn't be, but I'm just saying. We're living like, but we're living like. Well, I think what fucks up this reality, man, is that there's a lot of this technology, like that's ridiculous. And they got your ass believing that you're not a slave. They got your ass believing that You're free. But your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit is the only thing that will forever be free, especially back up on Xylanthia, Galaxy 19, which our home planet is at. But the people that run this world, they understand that we have a place back at home on Xylanthia, headquarters, the big old X, right? Atlanteans, right? Anunnaki or Anunnaki. They already know who we are. They already know what we stand for. And they don't like the fact that we're waking up every day, bit by bit. They don't like it at all, actually. They despise it. So the more you raise your energy, the more you raise the vibratory state within your temple, the more they're going to fear you. Why? Because you become a threat. Why? Because you know your true history on what took place here and what has happened and what has occurred. Not the history they've been talking about in schools for damn near I don't know how long. People rather see you in a worse situation than them. You feel me? And you shouldn't have that. That shouldn't even make sense, bro. Like, you transcend this realm and you're free from all this crap. In fact, this avatar right here, bro, it like, in a sense too, like it weighs you down. Because you're in the body. Oh man, I don't know if did this fuck up. I mean, we back live now. Bro, yeah, I got a phone call, bro. Niggas be calling, bro. Niggas be trying to, trying to see what's the deal, trying to see what's the word and see how we coming. But anyway, see, energy trying to throw niggas off. I'm like, damn, come on, gang. But anywho, guys, I just want you guys to be very aware of what I've been talking about and what I be saying, man. That's it, bro. The more I go live, the more you guys see my face, the more this information is going to make sense. But while we're down here on the metaphysical side of things, right, we have to make sure we're still tapping into ourselves, making sure we're still taking care of ourselves, making sure that we're not stressing about things that are not in our power, that are not in our control. We give it up to the higher calling and the higher power and our ancestors to handle all the dirty work. Because sometimes you can't control everything. That's just not real. All right. But this is not a long live. I didn't make it a long live, and I know it should be a longer live, but I'm just trying to come across my message and trying to make sure you guys know where I'm coming from as a whole, as a person, as the individual. Because, bro, I've been misunderstood for a while, bro. And I'm just getting used to it, like you really shouldn't care if somebody's seeing your vision or not. As long as you see the vision, as long as you see where you're going and you know your plan and you know how you're going to execute your plan and you know where everything's coming from. Because remember, guys, y'all see, right? Remember, guys, everything has an intent behind everything. There's always an intent behind everything you do. And if you don't have an intent behind what you do, you're doing a lot of shit wrong, because that means you're just blowing off the hip. You're just off the hip. Okay? So this live, I wasn't expecting a lot of people to come in this live because, like I said, a lot of people rather just, be entertained. They rather watch Kai Cenat. They rather watch Fandom. They rather watch Rakai. They rather watch people that are just entertaining them and not helping them in the transcendence of what they call life. And shout out to them, though. They're doing their thing. But we at a point in time here where we need to just all come together and get this information as a whole and gather it all up together so we can see who the real enemy is, what we got to do to defeat the enemy, and how we're going to take our whole planet back. Because it's not 1, 2, 3. We're not just going to roll in. We have to know what they have done to us first in order for us to roll in on them. But that's the key. A lot of us have forgotten. But that's their agenda. That's their plan. To make us people think that we're talking gibberish, talking nonsense. All right, so this is the live, guys. It should have been longer. I ain't gonna lie, but we got things to take care of. We have things to do, and I want you guys to pay attention to your real life more than the social media type of life, because that will throw you the fuck off, bro. Right? What did they say? Nigga, I'd rather be rich than famous. We're rich and famous. We're rich and famous. Nigga, I'd rather be. Nigga, I'd rather be. Nigga, I'd rather be rich than famous. Because a lot of niggas be looking after you, be looking over your shoulder, be trying to see what you got going on. So focus on you until the focus is on you. Simple as that, my G. All right. But that's the live, guys. It's a very, very quick one. I want you guys to run it back if you have to. Look at everything I said, because everything I said was coming from my source, coming from my soul. All right. But without further ado, y'all, love y'all, brothers, man. Peace and blessing to everyone that came to the live today. And bro, we kicking it, man. That's it. All right. Love y'all, man. Take care and enjoy the rest of your evening, your day, your night, whatever time. Enjoy it. All right.